Alright fellas, back at it again today. About to make a run to Sonic. They got the hot dogs for the low today. The foot longs for like $1.99. So I'm gonna pick up me a couple. One eat today and maybe another one to eat another day. So I'm gonna pick me up some dogs. I'm on the Stealth Bomber today. Bomber Ebike. Been talking about it a few times. I said might as well ride it a little bit. Sonic and haul butt. Well, I tell anybody the difference between this bike and the Onyx is top end speed. The Onyx is a lot faster a bike, like when you going like real quickness. Quickness wise, it's the faster bike. But like for its top end speed, just hit the brakes. The only thing I hate about this bike, the brakes. If them things sound like you're gonna have some problems when you bullshit. But for its top end speed, this bike I can just travel like it's a motorcycle pretty much. Cause it's gonna get to the 70 and 80 like it's real easy. It's not slow at all. This bike ain't. And it's quick. So when you're looking to buy the Bomber e-bike, you gotta think about, do you want a bike that's quick? I mean, it's quick enough. But if you ever drove the Onyx e-bike on sport mode, that thing is nasty fast. As quick as a cat, it'll almost throw you off the bike. Now this bike will kind of pick you up off your toes a little bit, but it's not no Onyx. It's not the Onyx. Onyx on sport mode will almost throw you off the bike. And the reason why my bike is a little bit better because I got motorcycle tires on this bike. I got some big old motorcycle tires. These tires stick to the road. I can go as fast as I want. I mean, there's no wobble. It's just straight speed. I know you probably hear a lot of the wind, whatever, but again, you can see speed more on the bike a little bit. You can see it. 36, like it's nothing. I'm gonna probably get up to about 55 when I get on the main road. Right now I'm just riding through a neighborhood. So I'm not gonna drive it slow, just got police will be ducked off. Like I said, the police don't mess with you on these bikes unless you're doing something like crazy or something. And to me, I don't really do much crazy riding. I just ride normal. So you can duck down the bike and just roll. I mean, I made a video about the Bomber e-bike yesterday, talking more about the shipping of the bike. I'm not going to babble on that too much more. It's more about this Bomber e-bike here. A lot of people like to know more about this bike. Like I said, it's a good bike. It rides, it gets like it's not a problem. Like I said, on one of the brakes scrub, I think that's the front. The back brake does not do that. And so you gotta deal with. You get some sweet stuff for the brakes. Well, it don't bother me as much because I got some new brakes. I've been waiting to install and put them on here, and I've been sending about 4 or 5 months now. I just ain't had time to do it because I've been working. Football season started, and I'm a football coach in Alabama. But so you know, it's taking me some time to get to it. But one day I'm just gonna sit down and get to it. You know, I got a baby. She should be here tomorrow. Doctor called her and said we can go ahead and come in tomorrow. Go ahead and get my little bundle of joy out the way. You know, I got friends already. So this will be the third one. I had one in the head right now. You know, I like driving the bike. I always go crazy and just keep the stuff on them because you know I got a family to take care of and stuff. So I to get a motorcycle like us to do what I do. I just drive this bike, even like a bicycle. I don't be all out there hot dogging around and stuff. That's when you attract a lot of unwanted attention. You got the hot dogging around. And my man, Big Easy Timer, he got his own channel on YouTube. Got about 18,000 followers. So if you ain't following him, you need to. This guy really got me started on the YouTube. Before I met him, I probably had like 100, maybe barely 100 subscribers. So the last month and a half, I'm already over 300, man. He did a good job of helping me. And he's trying his best to convince me to get the Talaria. He want me to sell this bike really bad. And he got me feeling like selling it. I'm trying to hold off until the rumble come in before I make it a major sale move or whatever. So I'm going 50 already. I don't feel like I'm going 50. I'm going 50 miles per hour. On the 100, when you're going 50, you feel you're going 50. This bike here, if you go 50 like this one, it's still jumping on me. And I'm barely touching the throttle and then it's going 50 this. I gotta be covered by the speed limit like 45 over there. I don't know when the cops might be trying to come on. But they're gonna know you can't call no bicycle at 55 miles per hour. So let's watch the speed here. It's 55 miles per hour right there. And it still feel like you're trying to go more. And I said, the fastest I got the bike up to right down 70 miles per hour. I got it to 70, and I felt that. I felt the 70 miles per hour. I did feel that. But speed, I didn't feel the feel of that much. 45, 42. Anything that's under 40, it don't feel anything. Like I said, top end speed, this bike is the honest in the day of the week. In the day of the week. So for a bang for the bump, it's still the honest right now. The honest is still good, more superior to this bike. Way more superior. Honestly, it's still way more superior. So the Bomber, it feels good. Don't get me wrong. This bike feels like the bus $3 grand. This bike does. But the honest feel like it makes last forever. It's made like a tank. Even though sometimes when you hit certain speeds, when you hit a bump, you feel like you're gonna fall apart. This bump, it just very decent thing. It gets a little loose. But the honest is a tight built bike. Very tight built. So you ain't gotta worry about whether or not now this bike here, you don't hear no rattles or noise. It's like kind of hard to say this bike is not gutter because when you riding it, you don't feel no bumps. You don't feel nothing. You just, especially I got these good tires on here, so you don't really feel no major bumps or anything like that. You don't feel nothing. With a bump, so I can stop with the bike brake on it. Put out the front one, so you can hear the scrubbing noise a little bit. You know, but like I said, it's a good bike. It's a good riding bike. You're looking to get one, you know, I got mine off, I think it's Changzhou from Alibaba. I got mine from there. And it was like 27.5, something like that. And you got to pay like $400 for shipping off the seat. It's going to take about 2 months, whatever. But it works. Alright guys, I'm back. I think I lost you for a little bit. My camera said full. You know, I be talking along and I ain't never look down and check on it. But I'm gonna go leave this Sonic now. Like I said, I get here quick on this bike. Like I said, the seat is comfortable, but I did order a seat and supposed to be coming in pretty soon, my new seat. I got a moto style seat. So I'm gonna see how that feels riding the bike. Then I'm gonna make the decision about keeping this sold in. Now this moto seat's pretty good on the bike. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna say hell with the Talaria. I promise you I will. I just want to see how I feel with the moto seat first. I ordered one from like a place and it's supposed to be shipping pretty soon, or it's already shipped. Should be getting it sometime. So I'm gonna email the company tonight and see what they saying about the shipping, ETA on the shipping for the new seat. I'm gonna install it on there. I'm gonna ride the bike around and see. Like I said, this bike get good range. This bike here, like I said, just as it's comfortable as my other bikes, cause the seat mate. But I'm gonna get an idea and see how it feels once I get the new seat on here. I'm gonna put my shield down. I feel like something got in my eye a few seconds ago. Yeah, man, but again, like I said, I'm gonna be a busy person the next few weeks or so because, you know, got a little baby coming in. I'm happy, got another little nugget to join the Flowers crew. I'm happy about that, you know. Just want to grind and work more, harder. Got a new baby coming in. This back here rides good. Like I said, the missing piece is the seat. The seat gets kind of tied down, fixed up. I think it's going to take the whole end of the bike. Seat change, the bike going to be a different bike. I can tell you that already. Like I said, it rides good. Since I picked up the motor tires on this, the bike rides a whole lot better. These tires are like, good for highway. These are not no tires made off-road. I want off-road at night. These tires straight, street tires. You have motors, I got them, that's what they said. They put these on like the smaller motorcycles. Like I said, and they ride good. Man, like I said, this bike is a good bike. So I tell everybody, don't get mixed up when people tell you the Talaria. Those bikes are just the bikes everybody know about. That's the bikes that get all the clap. But these Bomber bikes are not bad bikes. These are actually good damn bikes. It is people that don't know about them because everybody, the only thing you hear about is the Talaria. You know, this bike takes 2 months to come in. This bike is order Talaria. It comes in this bike here. Yeah, so this is why out and order this bike because it takes a while to come in. But I can tell you, this thing is about it's a good bike. It is a good bike. It is a great bike. Don't get me wrong. It took 2 months to come in. And she ordered it took 2 months. Solid months. They got the problem with the so we ordered a Talaria from motorcycle. They won't, first of all, when you order it, they have to be stock. They get it stock. You order one, maybe. So that's why a lot of people get cheered away from this bike and take the time to come in. Like I said, the time in this bike is just very fast. The top end speed kind of get up to go. Like I said, it's not slow. The harness is probably quicker than the bike you got out in the market. There's no bike touching the harness e-bike or quick. The top end speed, this bike is fast. Ain't no bike that's faster than this bike. Although it's wrong because you gotta add BAC, 8,000, a U-70 kit. You gonna spend 10 grand on a bike just to get to the speed of this bike. Remember, this bike can go about 25 miles an hour. Remember, this bike only 2800. Now remember why it's so cheap because you buy it straight to the country. These are the same exact bike that Recon picks up, painted different average stickers, selling for 15, 16, 17,000. Same exact bike, same concept. We ordered this bike straight to China. We just added on a touch to it. Then got to charge you 10 grand plus each time. And that's why this bike is so much cheaper. Like you go straight from the company and buy it. You're not getting this bike from no first and second anything. You order this bike, it comes straight to them. You feel straight to that company in China. So you order from motorcycle, they gotta get a piece of that bike. I guarantee you go buy you a Talaria straight from Surron from China. It's gonna be a whole lot cheaper, maybe 3 grand max. You buy it straight from China. But when you buy it from motorcycle, you can get it faster and stuff, so they ain't charge more. They buy Surron like 4,700. That bike only really worth 2,800, maybe 3 grand max. But again, them folks gotta get their money on top of that bike. They gotta get their money. When them gotta get their money off their bike, they gonna charge you something. And then why I say best bang for the buck is this bike. This bike is fast. It gets you up and down the street with, hey, it's come street ready. I don't think you'll be by your mirrors, whatever. Side mirrors. It has front lights, side lights, you got the tail lights, whatever. They got the ceiling lights. So you are ready to go once you get this bike. You ain't like you gotta go get this bike and put a big battery in it, big old controller, and say, oh yeah, I spent on top of the $4,700 I paid for the bike, I'm gonna spend another $5 grand to make it faster than the e-bike, the Bomber bike. I mean, that's a lot of money. There's a lot of guys when they sell those bikes, but the resale value on those bikes is high. It's just because you spend that money on it. People don't care about that. People don't care because you spend an extra $4 grand on the bike. Now you want 10 grand for it when you sell it. People not gonna give you no 10 grand for that bike. They say, hell, I'll just go buy me a regular one. I'm good to go. Ain't no sweat happening. But again, some people think because they buy a bike for a certain amount, that's the amount they're supposed to get. Like I said, this bike here can easily sell for $5 grand. This bike I got here. I always tell people, if I ever sell it, I just want my money back. My money in the shit. If I get $1,300 for this bike, it's a win for me. Because I feel like I paid, and when you pay for the shipping, you can get it. Where some people I've been seeing, they selling these bikes for like 5 or 6 grand. Probably some of them 7 grand. And people are buying. Now I'm like, if my channel probably was a bigger channel, this bike could probably be sold. My bike is being sold. Like I said, it's a great bike. You see, it only has 281 miles on it. Like I said, I don't drive it just before I work. That's only like 10 miles. Man, but you get this bike anywhere else, you get ready to pay the cost. This bike is not cheap. This bike is not a cheap bike. This bike is expensive. You go get it from a person, say you go buy it from a person in California. I know it's a guy in California, he sells these bikes. He buy them from China, had his own little touch to him, bang, hit you for 6-7 grand. That's insane. He make it like he put a bigger controller out. No, you can buy this bike straight from China with a 200 amp controller, a 70 amp battery, and you can drive all day. But you got a guy here lie to you, a person that's first get an e-bike, don't really know much about him. Yeah, man, I put a big controller and a big battery, so I'm gonna need 500 to 7,000. They just getting your money from you, sir, because they probably paid $2,800 for this bike. You can get the smaller version with the smaller controller and a smaller battery for like $1,800. So it's like, I don't know where some of these folks get their prices from. They have me tripping off recon so much. I mean, Cab Motor Works. They'll sell their damn bikes, but they got a bike called the Racer. They got the same size motor as this bike I'm riding on right now. Same size, 15,000 watt, and they charging you $17,000 for that bike. That's not the bigger battery. That's for the bike. If you want a bigger battery, that bike will cost you $21,000. So I'm trying to figure out who in their right mind would spend $21,000 for a bike that you can easily get that bike if you go buy from China for $3 grand. So it's like, some people should be ashamed of this stuff, what they charging people. Yeah, man, but you see, I made it back home again. You know, I just had to vent a little bit about what's been going on in the world of e-bikes. So I'm gonna let you go on that one. Peace out, Tank from Alabama 334.